Hey y'all, this is Marley K. Hope y'all are well. Want to give a shout out to Only Pamela's Way for this particular story. Um, she sent it to me about a month ago, but I'm just getting down to the emails that she sent me so that I can share the stories that I had no idea about. And this is one of those stories that is a little perplexing, but I can see how it definitely fits into the UN Sustainable Development Goals, as well as the Pope's uh, climate change shenanigans. So, this law that Only Pamela's Way sent me is called Ecocide or Ecocide. Um, and from what I can gather, it consists of laws created by nations and I guess the governments or whatever to address the killing of the earth. So this law is meant to protect the earth, and it is covered, or it works in concert with, guess who? The Hague. So let me go to the home page. I don't know if this is the home page or not. Okay. So this law, so it says this is a comprehensive hub providing a regularly updated collection of academic and legal material related to Ecocide law, including definitions, history, research articles, existing laws, and related topics. Now, when I started going through this site, everything starts like in 2001, and I'm going to show you some stuff. But let me show you this first, because this site is really weird. So it says ecocide means mass damage and destruction of ecosystems, severe harm to nature, which is widespread or long term. Now, here, listen to this. In 2021, the independent expert panel, doesn't say who this expert panel is, convened by our charitable arm, the Stop Ecocide Foundation, and concluded its groundbreaking drafting work and a proposed consensus definition of ecocide. When ecocide becomes an international crime, those responsible for such environmental damage, I don't know, those responsible for such environmental damage will face legal action and potential jail time. You can join the growing global movement for ecocide law today. So this is crazy. So it says ecocide is means unlawful or wanton acts committed with knowledge that there is a substantial likelihood of severe or either widespread or long-term damage to the environment being caused by those acts. So the independent expert panel came up with this legal definition in 2021. I never heard anything about this, but guess who's affiliated with it? UCLA School of Law, School of Advanced Study, University of London. So what's interesting is how these colleges and universities are involved in these activities, and it also explains why the Pope wants to focus on children and goes to colleges and universities. So they have this plan to target young people because they know when you target them, those folks, you're not gonna be able to tell nothing. So let's go to this. Just launched. So they have an international crime of ecocide. New Perspectives Promise Institute Symposium 2023. So they came up with a collection of these case studies, and you can read them here. I will list them, but it's just interesting where they focus. Jamaica with bauxite mining, wildlife crime. It doesn't necessarily say where. Testing the waters for ecocide. And then a new legal tool to defend the Amazon. So this is focused on the Amazon. So it's 3 different case studies by these folks who wrote this. And these case studies are supposed to be used to shape crime for international courts. So let's see who this panel is. Who is on this panel? Wow. Okay, so check this out. So it says chaired by Philippe Sands QC and Dior Fall Sal. This expert drafting panel was launched in November 2020. Y'all know what was happening in 2020? We was all locked down. That's all I'm going to say. At the 75th anniversary of the first use of the terms genocide and crimes against humanity in Nuremberg's courtroom 600. The panel's brief was to draft a definition of ecocide, which could sit alongside genocide, crimes against humanity, war crimes, and the crime of aggression in the Rome statute of the International Criminal Court. That's all you need to know right there. So if you cannot connect the dots from here, I'm going to get you a little short yellow bus so you can get on it and go to school and learn, because it's clear. You can read between the lines. You know who's connected and who's going to control this. The B system. So it says, with the drafting taking place over the first half of 2021, when we were also still locked down, the panel was convened by the Stop Ecocide Foundation on the request of interested parliamentarians from the governing parties in Sweden. Y'all know where them folks from, them alien people. Expert advice was solicited and a public consultation took place in early 2021, attracting hundreds of responses from legal, political, economic, youth, faith, and indigenous perspectives from around the world. All of this material fed into the panel's deliberations over 6 months. Well, how come we ain't know nothing about it? Because I ain't never heard of it. That's all I'm saying. The panel comprised a mixture of renowned international criminal lawyers, environmental lawyers, legal scholars drawn from around the world with a wide range of backgrounds and perspectives. The group reported in June 2021 with a core definition text in English and accompanying commentary. So look at these people. Senegal. Samoa, Chile, Spain, UK, Sierra Leone, Bangladesh, France, Ecuador, Norway. Alex Whiting, former International Criminal Court Prosecutions Coordinator, Professor, Harvard Law School. Okay, well, let me go back up to this link. So look at this definition. It says ecocide. Ecocide means unlawful or wanton acts committed with knowledge that there is a substantial likelihood of severe and either widespread or long-term damage to the environment. So that means if this stuff becomes law once we get under this climate crap, we could literally be in trouble if we burn wood, or if you have a farm animal and your animal farts and is found to be contributing to whatever they say is a problem, the CO2 problem. Or if you burn wood, you could be messing up the air. If you refuse to turn off your lights, what you do could be considered a crime. Like, this is where I see this going. So I don't see nothing good coming from this. And the fact that it's going to be with the international courts, to me, coincides with the UN or the WHO Treaty and WEF's agenda for this, in Rome, for this one world global new order that is coming. I'm trying to talk in code. This is crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Let me look. This is what I want to see. Public consultation. So I wanted to see. The survey was made available online. It was comprised of 7 questions, which were asked in English. What inspiration should a definition of ecocide take from the definitions of existing international crime? So see, these people are making stuff and submitting to bodies that are going to control us once all of our constitutions are suspended, these treaties are signed, and then we are under this new order. We're going to be subjected to these international laws. And so that's what we need to be getting our heads wrapped around. We do not know if we're going to be here. We do not know if we're going to be still in Babylon. So this is why I'm talking about it, because we need to know what is coming. We don't know how we're going to be living. We may have to live really primitively and live without a lot of creature comforts, but we also could be punished for doing things like burning wood or, anything that they deem that's harmful to the environment. So we're doing like earth worship now. And recall, they never did nothing about slavery and what was done to us. But now they just skip right over us and go to how they gonna prosecute people who harm the earth. If y'all think these people ain't crazy, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't even know how you follow them. I just don't. And so they do a summation of all the questions, but they don't tell you who was there. That's what I was looking for. So like, that's what I want to see. Who took the survey? What organizations? What entities? What individuals? Oh, here we go. Here we go. The group of experts comprised of individuals with private sector, United Nations, academic, and nonprofit experience. Here we go. Here we go. UN Working Group on the Use of Mercenaries. OMG. Managing Director, Green Transparency. Senior Legal Officer at the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. Executive Director of the Promise Institute for Human Rights at UCLA School of Law. Advisor at Center for Climate Crimes Analysis, Analyst and Counsel with Alphabet's Regulatory. Alphabet is Google. With Alphabet's Regulatory Response, Litigation, and Strategy Team. So, oh my God. Assistant Director of the Promise Institute for Human Rights at UCLA School of Law. Professor at Queen's University, Faculty of Law, Canada. Founding partner at Global Diligence, LLP. And then legal advisor for Special Tribunal for Lebanon. Notice what's going on right now in Lebanon. Okay. So it says the group met virtually over the course of over several months between 2020 and 2021. So they act like they had this whole expert of a bunch of people from all over the place when it's just the same old circle of farts who already work together, who are in on this new world agenda, new global order. Um, this is insane. It's insane. Anyway, I'm downloading this. Let's move away from this though. Okay. So, existing ecocide laws, and this is what I want to share with you. So, you will see ecocide, serious environmental crimes in national jurisdictions. So, Ecuador has something on the books, Vietnam has something on the books, Uzbekistan has something on the books, France has something on the books, Russia has something on the books, Kazakhstan is something on the books. Kyrgyz Republic, I don't know how to say that, so I apologize. Tajikistan, Georgia, Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova, Armenia. Interesting. All the places that are tangled up in their underwear right now. Just interesting. Interesting, ain't it? All right. Well, I'm getting ready to stop because I'm sure I'm going to get in trouble for this video. But anyway, I just want y'all to know that they're planning on making laws that if we're doing whatever we got to do to try to survive, they're going to have international courts to do harm to us, either incarcerate us or do worse. And we're going to be tried through the Hague. So, and I want to show you where they actually work with the Hague. Okay, so here it is. It says the Stop Ecocide Foundation is a charitable fundraising and commissioning body operating in close partnership with global advocacy nonprofit organization Stop Ecocide International towards shared objectives. And so it says the shared objectives are to have ecocide recognized as an international crime at the International Criminal Court in The Hague, to have ecocide recognized as a crime at national and regional level and monitor the effective implementation of all legislation that criminalizes ecocide. So even though it's going to be done internationally, they're going to have national and regional laws on the books, crimes, so that they're going to criminalize us if we violate whatever they come up with. And then to carry out all further actions. Oh, and they said they're going to oversee, they're going to monitor and help implement all legislation that criminalizes ecocide. So they're going to have their hand on everything. That means your politicians already know something about this, and they may already have stuff planned, but they're just not telling us. And then it says to carry out all further actions that are related to or may be conducive to the above in the broadest sense. Broad. Okay. I hope y'all following where I'm going. I don't really have to put a 10-4 hat on for this because they already telling you what time it is. So anyway, I'm going to include a link in this video so that you can do your own research. Please do your own research. Last thing I'd like to share with you are the articles, because I didn't hear anything about this until Only Pamela's Way sent this to me. But look at when these articles started coming out, November 2020, right as the that owl came out from over yonder in Dragon Country. If you've been following me for any significant amount of time, you know where Dragon Country is. You know who Dragon Country people are. And you know what was going on between 2020 and early 2021. So this has been planned for 3 years. They're ready to accelerate this agenda. And so we need to keep up with this. We need to keep up with what's going on. Notice that they have submitted articles to the Law Gazette, the Guardian, the Times, BBC, Time Magazine. This was back in 2021. Lawyers are working to put ecocide on par with war crimes. February 19, 2021. They've been busy. Inside Climate News, The Economist. Is it time for ecocide to become an international crime? CNBC, Vice, Audubon, The Guardian, Al Jazeera, Bloomberg Green, Brussels Times, Washington Post. This one right here is the one that just took me out. Them folks. What's ecocide and could it be prosecuted by the International Criminal Court? So, if you think all this stuff ain't tied together, you are out of your mind. So, I'm going to stop this video right now because I'm probably already in trouble. But anyway, I wanted y'all to know because they're going to come for us. They're going to find a way to ensnare all of us, and we just need to be ready. Knowledge is power. This information is just another data point. It is not for you to be fearful. I want you to be armed with knowledge so that you know what's coming. I'm sure this is probably going to be on the agenda in November at the COP28 summit. And I think that is in Dubai. So I will be looking to see if I can find the agenda for that and maybe see if that's on there. But we need to be paying attention to anything that's associated with international law, because once they do away with constitutions and sovereignty of nations, the international law will be governed by these global laws, and they will be overseen or administered on the national and local levels. So you're not going to be able to escape it. So we need to know about it. That's my perspective, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know how long we're going to be in Babylon, but thus far, the whole world getting ready to be Babylon. So you may as well know. If 193 nations then signed on, that means 193 nations are going to give their power to the beast. So if you're in one of those 193 nations, then you might as well gird your loins, because you're going to be subject to these international laws as well. All right, please like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload new content. Please follow me on Odyssey and Rumble. The links are in the description. Also on Facebook and Instagram. Links are also in the description. In the event that I get booted from this channel, you will be able to follow me on those platforms. Make sure you are still subscribed. You may want to hit the unsubscribe and then resubscribe, because they have been unsubscribing people and not giving folks notifications when I upload new content. Lastly, continue to prep, continue to pray, seek the Most High for knowledge and wisdom. Pray that He leads you to all the places that you need to find in order to have all the knowledge and wisdom that you are going to need to navigate this. I don't know how long we're going to be here. I don't know. I just don't know. But all I know is we got to wake up our people. and not enough of us are doing the work because too many people are still around here asleep and not knowing. I do realize a lot of people are going to perish. It says that in the word, but we must not give up on our fellow people until we have to go in and be silent. We need to be loud, proud, and right, speaking the truth. So continue to pray, continue to prep, continue to seek the Most High. Ask for forgiveness for your sins daily, sins of commission and sins of omission. Obey those laws, statutes, and commandments and keep the Sabbath because that is our seal. I don't know how we getting out of this, y'all. Just don't know. We sold out. The whole world done sold us out. We got devils everywhere. Demons are among us. We got evil walking everywhere. Raccoons. I never thought I'd be living during these times. And I never thought I'd be able to see what I see. I'm thankful, but I just never thought. So y'all try to stay in your word. Don't have any fear. Continue to have faith. Work on your faith. Pray regularly. Stay in your scriptures because we need comfort. We need peace. But most importantly, we need our exodus like yesterday because this is just getting out of hand. Pray that we are found worthy to endure to the end because it's getting hot in here. All right, y'all. This is Marley K. Love y'all. All right.